Okay, hold on a second. Someone killed the guy there. Who's shooting who? What kind of a lot's happening? Hold on a second. Who are you? Did you just appear and they shot you and then that kind of kicked this whole thing off? Actually, yeah, look at it. There's like dead people everywhere now. Also, I think I killed that guy and he clipped through the floor. Okay, who even are you? Are you a mercenary? Wait. I don't know who's on whose side here, but just for safety's sake, you're all gonna die. Nothing personal. Oh no, you're not getting off that easy. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Those guys weren't with Dark. They were also looking for him. And I think they just like wasted the stalkers that were hanging out here. All right, suddenly it all makes sense. Maybe, possibly. Again, I've walked into a situation I don't fully understand, but intend to resolve through violence. Hold on a second. Grenade out. Grenade out. Grenade out. Grenade out. I can do this all day, guys. Whee! Murder is fun when you're good at it. All clear, he says. Oh, man. I can't wait to ruin this guy's preconceptions. Oh, man. Cut that dude right in the chest and sent him flying. Like, say what one will about the gunplay, which occasionally has issues with bullet sponge enemies, it feels good to shotgun someone in this game. Guns in Illinois? Oh, we've got a few. I mean, granted, Chicago's gun problems are notorious, but also supplanted by, fueled by neighboring states. It's a bit of an issue. But yes, there are most definitely guns here in Illinois. Like with our fireworks, there are routine trips to Indiana for supplies. Alright. Shotguns are fun. I've only had the privilege of firing one once, but there is something to be said for a nice boom. Hey, you the guy?
Ух, а славно постріляли. Дитинством пахне. У мене тоді маузер був. З пістонами. Хто ти? Незнайомець.
Я Скіф. Де на кордоні вхід до старої лабораторії?
Без прелюдій. Із секти Оази?
Oasis cult, huh?
А без мозку? Хто ж вірить Сидоровичу?
Хто тебе міг найманцям замовити? Не здогадуєшся? Ти не перший, хто і мені, і їм потрібен.
Ти стаєш усе цікавішим. Де з ними вже перетинався?
У рудому лісі востаннє.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ого, познайомиш потім? Мені би з його другом зустрітися, бо мене він уникає.
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
Як не
Did we
покличу
run
на
into this guy
побачення,
before?
він
I don't
замість
think
себе
so.
інших присилає. Таких от як ці.
I'll have to go back and review the footage, because all I remember meeting on the way to Doctor is the trader at the tower, whose buddy kind of just wandered off. I don't think that was this guy. And then there was the surviving merc at the camp that got attacked.
По-твоєму, Сидорович бреше?
Як дихає. Думаєш, звідки він про Оазу знає? Порожні сталкерські балачки? Так. А ще документи, які я йому показав. Але коли ми всі деталі залагодили, я в його силі небажаним гостем став.
Yeah, that sounds like Sidorovich.
Тільки фокуси в старого лиса затерті. Тому вхід до лабораторії, про який він знає, не справжній. На відміну від ключа в посилці, яку до бункера так і не доставили.
Huh.
Звідки ж ти знаєш, що посилка Сидоровичу не доїхала?
Якщо я когось про щось прошу, наполегливо. Це зазвичай роблять. Забрати її, до речі, треба, і з цими найманцями ледь з голови не вилетіла.
Де ти взяв документи по Оазі?
Стара робота. Але вона мені перестала подобатися. З вартою грати в партизанів – смертельна нудьга. А документи просто лежали погано. В них дійсно йдеться про Оазу, навіть про 3 Оази. От тільки це кодові назви, а решта – лише сталкерські байки.
Fair enough.
Ти про дешифратор? Так він у мене.
Yeah, go ahead and post it.
Ти
check
дуже
it out later.
корисна людина, Скіфе. І жива. На відміну від усіх моїх людей. Тому давай так. Лабораторія – наша з тобою справа. Там лабіринт, сам заблукаєш. Але план є. Тут. У моїй голові. Це якщо ти раптом вирішиш застрелити мене і забрати його собі.
I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but now you put the idea in my head. It's kind of like telling someone not to think about polar bears. Inevitably, you think about polar bears.
Домовилися?
Навіщо тобі до цієї лабораторії?
У нас ділові відносини. А навіщо – це особисте питання. Тому я тобі його і не ставлю.
Fair enough.
Переконав. Я в ділі.
Ще пак. Тільки не думай, що це буде просто. Забереш дещо от за цими координатами. Це мало дістатися бандитам. Але нам воно більше потрібно.
Yeah, I'll probably ask for details. That's
Я
fine. I'll take a
чекатиму
look later.
тебе
Thanks.
біля входу до лабораторії. У схроні маячок. Візьмеш хабар, отримаєш точку.
Alright. Well. Alright. So we gotta go over here, get his loot, then we bring that over to X3. Then we'll find out what the hell's going on and why he's so focused on this particular location. Bought a Mossberg 590 about a month ago. Been too hot for range time with it, but I love it so far. So my 300 buck. Get it? Missed that little gun. Nice, nice. Yeah. There's something to be said. I mean, you know, I don't have a lot of experience with firearms. Just shooting a couple handguns with my uncle, and the shotgun was later along. I think it was a Ithaca. But, yeah. There is something to be said for that level of force and immediate result from firing something. You feel that the impact this thing would have just in the act of firing it, never mind what it actually hits. Yeah. It's interesting playing this in Ukrainian when, you know, I went through the original games in the English localization, which was fine for the most part. The major characters in the first game more or less had decent direction. And, you know, the random stalkers all had kind of the not translated banter and oh, here goes again. Shit. Sorry. Lost my train of thought there. But yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing a stalker game that has high-level production values in a sense of actors actually understanding the script and being given specific directing instructions and, you know, cutscene direction with models that are doing specific and interesting things to build their characters out. Because the Stalker games are not really character-driven in the usual sense. They do have characters, but their nuances aren't really relevant to the plot. Whereas here, you're getting a lot more interpersonal behavior and motivations that drive people's actions. Skiff being the notable exception. We're still just a guy that wants his apartment back. Gun Holy Trinity. Rifle to hunt, shotgun for the home, pistol for carry. Fair enough. Reasonable. Pistol just in case the zombies get into biting range. Ah, damn it. Alright. That's supposed to be what the guy's looking for. Dark's Beacon, huh? Yeah. Pistol to delete biggest ratus. Exactly. Alright, now, where is X3? Is up here. We're gonna head back to the village real quick, sell some stuff. Wonder if we'll have some special dialogue for Sid. Telling him, hey, this guy is saying you're trying to betray him. What say you? To which we'll probably say, no shit, it's the zone. Hey, buddy.
Живый?
Alright.
О,
No special dialogue. That's alright. Let's dump these off. Here's the latest gun harvest. Crops coming in fine this year.
дало полювать.
Allegedly, this is in 2022, which is actually kind of surprising, and one of my criticisms about this game is that the flashlight is severely underpowered, and there doesn't appear to be night vision in this game, even on the suits that have full face enclosures, and did in the previous game. Like the Seva suit, for instance, explicitly had high-quality night vision, as did most of the scientist outfits. But in this game, you pretty much just have your flashlight. And outside of very dark areas, it's actually kind of hard to tell you have it on just by looking at it. So I'm guessing that's going to be patched at some point. I know, I feel like you could get better lighting out of your phone flashlight, or like something you could get at Home Depot for like $10. Because, yeah, we've got all this expensive, top-of-the-line hardware. The shotgun with a sight attachment, a laser sight, various modifications. Somehow can't splurge on a better flashlight. Yeah, it's funny how often night vision gets forgotten in fiction, even in futuristic sci-fi. Yeah, it doesn't really come up all that often. Like, even if you look in like Star Trek episodes. Usually if they're going into a darkened room, they'll have someone turn on a flashlight rather than have night vision. Unless it's like Data or someone that would normally have, or like Geordi that would have naturally augmented vision. Oh, hey. There's the guy. Yeah, Skiff needs a good LED mag light. Yeah, get one of those big bulky flashlights you can like use as like a bat, and as like a blunt weapon in a pinch. And suddenly we're playing Doom 3.
Не квапся. Ліфт усе одно знеструмлений. Так, дай подумати.
Yeah, the traps are tricky. You gotta keep an eye out for them.
Цією стіною.
They come up just infrequently
Давай
enough that
туди
you're
через
likely to let your guard
вентиляцію,
down.
А потім через двері повернешся. Вони з ліфтом в одній мережі.
Alright. So I see Yellow Paint Guys left us a thing there. Very considerate. Alright, so taking bets now. What do you think are the odds of us having to fight each other at the end of this? I'd say at least We'll put it at 3 to 1. I say it's probably about a 1 in 3 chance of having to shoot this guy. Flashlights is flashlights, and that's enough for me to stop drinking. Also an important piece of hardware, to be sure. And yeah, that's kind of the thing with most video games, is that they kind of needlessly have a cooldown timer just so you can't run them constantly. And you know, I understand it's a balance thing, but I feel like it doesn't really add anything to have a flashlight be short-lived, especially if it's not very effective, looking right at you Half-Life. Uh-oh.
Марно, Скіфе. Тут намертво прикипіло. Гаразд. Тоді я через головний, а ти на чорний.
Someone
Він десь
nearby,
поруч
huh?
із тобою. На зв'язку. Буду біля дверей, знадобишся. Без дешифратора не відімкнемо.
Get the feeling we're going to do something with this. Yeah, I always cringe a bit seeing flashlights mounted as sci-fi rifles. Yes, let's use a form of lighting that shows the enemy where you are before you see them, and you probably should have quality night vision the size of a watch face. Yeah, no kidding.
Скіфе, у мене тут здається
Ah,
наймасивніші
that's this thing.
двері в зоні. Якщо і вони заіржавіли,
Yeah.
без шансів. Ти як?
Well, we don't have a card, is the thing.
Дешифратор готовий?
Так, я біля входу.
Yeah, it might solve the problem
Поїхали.
having to put your gun away. Eh. Here we are. Half expecting a hacking minigame here. Suddenly it turns into alien isolation.
Пішли ворота. Що там у тебе так волає?
That's the door opening, my dude.
Сигналізація, бляха. Темний, у мене гості. І двері, сука, не
That's
відчинились.
the door not opening, my dude. Okay, what kind of company? What are you talking about? Uh-oh, we got snorks. Oh yeah. What else you got? Ah. Oi. Yeah. Come here. I do appreciate that you can interrupt the shotgun reload. Damn it! For situations like this. There we go. Where did these guys even come
Хто
from?
це все збудував?
Yeah, feeling that.
Тут подвійна система захисту на твій вхід. Треба було тут підтвердити, що я тебе там бачу.
Yeah, it's a good thing we split up. Said no sane person ever.
Спробуй дешифратор ще раз. Тепер має вийти.
Alright, let's try this again. Also, I love how it said use card when we're clearly hacking the thing. I also love that we know how to use this thing, which looks like a reasonably sophisticated device. That probably requires at least some instruction on how to handle. Just saying, Skiff probably used his gap year to like to study, to train in hacking. Oh, now what?
Звідки ви лізете, тварюги?
Ooh.
Відчиняйся!
Is this it?
Темний, темний, ти пропадаєш.
We going down? I guess we are. Hold on a sec, Dark. Anything over here? No. Actually, I should probably save. I do get the feeling we're gonna have some sort of moral choice along the way. Note a lot of bodies. I don't think I created those. Yep, not these ones. Do-do-do. Take the water at least. Oops, excuse me. Hydration is very important in the zone. Oh, wait. Or for the gun harvest. Yeah, these bodies aren't peppered enough to be mine. Exactly. I didn't tenderize these. Trouble is coming this way. This looks like a hallway, like, that would be in a fear game. And, like, Alma would show up in here and the windows would start breaking in. And then she'd, like, fling you out a window or something. Gauss cartridge. Ho ho, well now. Are we finally gonna get a Gauss rifle in this game? Uh-oh. What was that? Ah, shit. Hey, hey! Oi! Stop stun locking me. That's very effective. Alright. One. Two. Beautiful. Stop stun locking me so I can stun lock you. Exactly. Yeah, it's one of their more annoying abilities. I feel like if you've got enough room, you can sort of, like, joust them and avoid that. But you do need to be kind of quick on the draw, because by the time you usually know they're there, they're usually by the time you know they're there, they're usually bearing down on you. So it's kind of a tight time frame. I think they're more of a problem in the early game, though. Once you actually do have a decent shotgun, they are markedly less of a nuisance. Or, you know, they're still a nuisance, but they are less lethal.
Темний, я тут. Ти в нормі? Живий?
Нарешті. Скіфи. Вони мене затисли. Дуже багато. Забагато. Але шанс є. Треба розблокувати всі двері. Цей пульт охорони десь у тебе. На нижніх рівнях шукай. Тоді я проскочу. Пам'ятай, без мене ти куди треба не дістанешся.
You keep saying that like repetition is gonna make it true. I mean, it's not like there are a lot of ways to go down here. Yeah, that's kind of the issue, is that there are... They need to do things like distort the grass as they move, or make more visible tells in water or rain. That would be an awesome effect, actually. Like, if rain actually was displaced by these things running around. I imagine that would be rather chaotic visually. Oh. But it would be a very cool predator effect, while still making them a hard-to-see threat. Let's see... Actually, hang on a second. Anything down here? No artifacts. Looks like I need to get up. Of course. Do I need to stay up there and jump to another box? Yes. There we go. Whee! Yeah, they don't splash water or bend vegetations. Those are... Oop. Damn it. Ow! Yeah, given the level of environmental detail, it does feel like that wouldn't be too big an ask. Although, you know... Given S.T.A.L.K.E.R's history of jank, I could see that causing some weird issue that eventually melts down your hard drive or something. Ah, shit. Damn it! Alright, third time's the charm. Ah, motherfucker. Okay, this is getting silly. Okay, we're saving here. Since apparently Skiff cannot be trusted to cross a small distance. There we go. Alright. Problem solved. Yeah, probably specifically because of the processing detail. Yeah, I could see that. One of those things where I can understand the shortcuts or limitations, even if it's one of those wouldn't it be cool if features. Because, yeah, if you're going to have cloaked enemies, there's a lot of interesting things you can do with that. Here we go. Just jump up here. Hey. Come on, Skiff. Wait a minute. Was that a grenade? Nope. No, those are grenades. Yes. I'll take those. Thank you. Oh, motherfucker. Here we go. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that, Dark. I'll listen to that little pea shooter. This is just adorable. Alright, so here's where what I mentioned earlier is gonna come into play, because you can, in fact, rope-a-dope these things. And just sort of tank loop them. Or tank kite them, I should say. Because they don't handle corners very well. Actually, hold on that thought. Ah! They do, however, have the knockdown attack, which is annoying. Ow, 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 ow! Alright, take it easy, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming, dude. Alright, let's switch ammo types here. Let's try this. Actually, you can probably shoot these things. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is gonna burn through my stash of med kits. Yeah, that knockdown move is a little cheap. Alright. Load, 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 load. Oh god. Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Hydrate, Skiff. You gotta run. The damage fall off on that is pretty significant, however. If you're reasonably far away, even though it knocks you down, it doesn't actually do too much damage. It's kind of like the controller ability, where it fucks you up at a distance psychically, but the damage is minimal if it's far enough away. Ah! Jesus Christ. Alright, you know what? Hold on a second. Fuck this. Where's my rifle? even sure if it's... Ah, Jesus Christ. Bro, did you just shoot me? I think you just did. God damn it. There we go. Got him. Oof. I'm amazed that thing didn't get a kill in. I don't know. I don't really have a good record of avoiding being murdered. I'm out of practice at anti-dying, you might say. Hell yeah. Come here. Put me through all that trouble, I'm gonna get something for this. Alright. Hey, nice of you to join us, cowboy.
Я в удачу не вірю, але ти її зможе
Anti-dying.
притягуєш. Це те, що мені зараз потрібно. Відчиняй, я прикриваю.
I am the anti-necromancer. Not a cleric, per se. I just don't die, so there is no corpse to revive. Or exploit. Uh-oh. Okay, Dark, what the hell are you doing? Bro, it's just TV, man. Oh my god! Bro, look. I'm sure you'd love a game of Twister, but now is really not the time. What the fuck? Whoa, whoa! Who the fuck are you? Wait, Straylock? Shit, that is him. Holy shit.
Я не знайомий. Скіф.
Скіф. Які цікаві в тебе друзі. Скіф.
Oh. Oh shit, Dark was a sleeper agent. Okay, I've got questions.
Навіщо ти тут?
A lot of them.
У темного не було вибору. На відміну від тебе. На кого працюєш? Я зрозумію, якщо збрешеш.
Okay,
Що значить, у темного не було вибору?
Він один з агентів всесвідомості. Вбити мене – програма, яку йому вшили в голову. З тими, хто дістався до центра зони, не церемонилися. Нагорода. Або захищати їх у моноліті, або стати агентом і робити що і де скажуть. Програма «Сталкер». Так це називала всесвідомість.
yeah, no kidding.
Що з темним?
Meeting our past
Що ти
selves.
зробив з ним?
Не я. Телевізори. Це нейровізуальні програматори. Той, на чий мозок вони впливали, більше вже не витримає.
Huh. Alright.
Я з вартою. Хочу покласти край зоні. Щоб моєму новому дому нічого не загрожувало.
Тримай
Assuming I
вузді
get a
зону,
home after this.
а разом з нею решту. Варта – вірний пес Дічазу. А плани інституту мені добре відомі. Посвідку наукового консультанта показати?
Чого хоче варта, я знаю. А от про твої бажання я гадки не маю.
Я хочу, щоб зоні дали спокій. Хе. Загальне благо, про яке говорять і Шрам, і Коршунов. Це красиво обговорено.
Okay, yeah, I think he's gonna give us kind of
Насправді,
the
той і інший
third
хочуть
option
лише
in between
одного,
those two.
щоб зона робила те, що вони їй скажуть. Ні. Зона нікому нічого не винна. Коли я це зрозумів, я став ворогом. І варті, і іскрі. Отак. Як ти дізнався про X3?
А найманці, значить, твої друзі. Хм. Брудно граєш. Замовлення на вбивство темного. Кого ще?
Воюєш з усіма. Використовую все, що можеш. Вони мій запасний план. І якщо ти тут, значить цей план провалився. Зоні до смертей не звикати.
Про X3 мені розповів доктор. Ви, здається, знайомі. Він відправив мене сюди перевірити одну теорію.
Кайманов? Так. Він колись допоміг мені дістатися до центра зони, щоб я знищив всесвідомість. Дуже зручно. Чужими руками виправляти власні помилки. Він був один із них і міг би лежати в тих капсулах.
Yeah, we went over
Якби не
that.
втік в останній момент. Що він тобі наплів? Про старі експерименти мерців?
We have options here.
Я розмовляв з представником всесвідомості. У Малахіті.
Вони мертві. Я вбив їх. Усіх. І забрав на пам'ять уламок скла однієї з капсул. Це реальність. А те, що бачив ти, наведена ілюзія. Технологія на основі псі-випромінювання. Всесвідомість використовувала її, щоб маніпулювати іншими.
I don't know, man. Something tells me I'm not that lucky.
Як фантоми Фауста.
Як фантоми, виконавець бажань, візіографи, випалювач. Як і світла зона. Хочеш її побачити? Вона тут. Тільки вимкнути потім за собою не забудь. Одразу забереш і те, що треба доктору.
Okay, this is interesting.
Я хочу, щоб зоні дали спокій. Ха. Загальне благо.
Okay, yeah, we
Ні.
went over that. Oh, yeah, we're just looping dialogue now. Awesome.
Про X...
Actually, yeah, we'll see what the other option says.
Ти знаєш про теорію тонкої матерії? Кайманов хоче її перевірити.
Безсмертя в ноосфері? Учені всесвідомості мертві,
Alright, basically the same thing, fair enough.
як і кулі. А тонка матерія – це наведена ілюзія. Технологія на основі псі-випромінювання. Всесвідомість використовувала її, щоб маніпулювати іншими.
Наведена ілюзія?
Як
Okay. Well, let's go get the data we're after. I know we just fought a pseudo-giant, but something about this screams second boss fight coming up. Oh, damn it. What the hell? Did that door close? It did. Huh? Where the hell are we? Notice there's a body there. Oh, wait, maybe that was dark. Oh, damn it, I should have searched him. Shit. Oh, well. This kind of looks like the place where he saw himself in the... Where S.T.A.L.K.E.R saw himself in the Wish Granter ending where he wanted the zone to go away. So there's a good chance this is an illusion. Although this wasn't here. Yep. Oh. PDA of a stalker from X3. I found it. I found the oasis. You didn't believe I would, huh? Now I've already run out of containers for artifacts. So, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, you ready to pay for coordinates? 50% of every transaction. 60. You try haggling, it's 60 if you try haggling. You mull it over and I'll take a little break. So beautiful here, you know? So peaceful. Just right. I can see it. I can see it as it really is. It feels so... Alright. So, there's some psychic wibbly-wobbly fucking this place up. Gotcha. Yep, I see. I see that. What? That's not a breakable. Damn it. Oh, hey. Sorry, I was having an issue with the container. So, yeah, what's all this about?
А ось і ти.
Oh. Okay, we just have regular dialogue.
Воля, долг, варта, іскра. У зоні завжди є той, хто
Yeah,
намагається
boy hit the
перекрити
GRT and then
себе.
died. Yeah.
Привід у них може бути новий, але результат той ж самий. Куля в моєму магазині для всіх і кожного. Побачимось.
Okay, so... Guess we're going this way. Okay. So I guess just bring this back to the dock then? No questions asked? Because I have some questions. Like, if what's S.T.A.L.K.E.R says is true, then who is actually... Yeah, we'll head back to the Rookie Village. Who is actually directing Monolith at this point? Is anyone calling the shots, or is it just some kind of self-sustaining entity at this point? I feel like there is a conscious will behind this. Faust was getting messages from somebody. So I think there's something to the idea that some fragment, some mental fragment of the C Consciousness Project lives on in this subtle matter form. But I don't know that for sure. And I think that's going to form the crux of the debate as we close in on the ending. It's as much a question of who do we believe about something we don't fully understand. Yeah, it's as much a question of that as it is what do we think is the ideal state of the zone, to the extent there can be such a thing. Because I feel like the correct thing to do is essentially what we've got now, but with more organization in terms of perimeter control and scientific involvement. Damn it! Hold on a second. Like, I think you need government and military involvement to secure the perimeter, coordinate scientific interests, and deal with threats. And there is a degree of involvement with local experts and autonomous explorers. Damn it. Come on, you. Basically, I feel like it needs more regulation. Like, obviously, you need to prevent S.T.A.L.K.E.R from doing what it did to essentially start all this. You need proper investigations into what elements of the C consciousness and monolith program are still active. You need military involvement, obviously, to deal with them. And I think you need a degree of civilian cooperation to cover areas because the military physically can't cover the whole area at once. I think they're dealing with whatever the last wherever the last rat was. And God bless. Basically, I feel like if you had proper oversight of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, if you had someone to tell Agatha and Dahlen to stop with the supervillain stuff, if you had proper, like, military coordination to prevent S.P.A.R.K. from doing its paramilitary stuff, but also had legitimate scientific interest in the zone so that those research topics could be broached safely, that would be something close to ideal handling of what is functionally an anomalous zone like nothing on Earth. Although based on the fact that these experiments have been done elsewhere, maybe it isn't all that unique. Maybe there are other areas where these anomalies might form. Other exclusion zones. I don't know. Stuff to chew on. Anyway, city.
Живий? От щасливий чортяка.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Я знайшов вхід у лабораторію X3. Координати на маячку.
Підозріло легко розлучаєшся з інформацією. І навіть не торгуєшся. Що, не знайшов Клондайк?
Ну як сказати? Якщо щось шукаєш, скоріше за все знайдеш. Тільки забрати з собою не вийде. Хіба що одразу із псі-установкою. Бо твоя оаза – звичайний міраж, який я вимкнув.
А, он воно що. Добре. Але іншим це знати не обов'язково.
Yeah, fair enough.
Як я казав, шлях до оази не дитяча прогулянка. Свою винагороду ти точно...
Yeah, Stalker 3, Heart of Bermuda. Like, I think you absolutely could do a sort... Oh, now what? Actually, hang on a second. Who's shooting at what? Alright, hold on a second. Hang on, Phyllis. Oh. Wounded fella, huh? I got this. Just a sec. Yeah, put the zone in America had already been bought by Universal and turned into a theme park. Yeah, no kidding. Then you really would get an open zone. But yeah, I feel like you could do a spiritual follow-up that doesn't necessarily continue the exact story of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but does explore the idea of anomalous zones in various locations, where the laws of physics are out to lunch and weird science stuff is happening. That's kind of an inherently compelling premise, and allows you to mix the real world with the fantastical. I mean, this is basically magical realism Slav edition. And while the character of the zone is undeniably Ukrainian, I feel like you could take the basic premise of it and explore, and use that to kind of explore regions and... pardon me, sir. Are you going to move? There we go. Yeah, you could use that to explore different regions and cultures in kind of an interesting way.
Живий? От що...
Yeah, it'd probably be turned into a real-life Escape from New York. But, yeah, Zone Edition. Alright,
О,
oh boy, I got some stuff to sell you. Alright, take that. That, take this, do a giant nail. You know what, I'll hang on to that. I'll throw it in... Actually, yeah, I'll throw those in stash for now. We are at about the 3-hour mark. And actually, that would be an interesting setting for a story. Like, if you do the Escape from New York thing, and have an urban area turned into a penal colony, but also it is an area of weird supernatural or science fiction-y things happening. I feel like you could do something with that. Anyway, well, the next quest looks like it takes us... Oh, right. We have to go to Orbita Station, because we take the thing we got from X3 over there. That's what the doctor wanted us to do. Fair enough. We will explore that next time. Yeah, Snake Plissken, Magic Edition. Well, good to have you here, J-Pat. We're wrapping up tonight, but thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Much love from Chicago. Anyway, tomorrow night, Teardown is going to be going to space. Speaking of normal things being set in fantastical locations, Teardown came out with another expansion, the Greenwash Gambit. Looking forward to getting deep into that. We'll be showing that off. So yeah, have a good night, everyone, and see you next time.